Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz, YouTube, Twitch. It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today, fellas, as the countdown continues, we're going to talk about playing from within the pocket. So we're going to start this video with me showing you that, yes, even I too am guilty of playing outside of the pocket, you know, with the little rollout game. You know, I've done it. I don't do it much, but, you know, normally it comes from somewhere. Like if the block sheds are crazy, yeah, I'm getting up out of there if I need to. But normally I take a lot of sacks, so I don't really roll out too much. But yeah, I will get busy from time to time. But the unrealistic part of it is that just shouldn't be able, you know, it shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be able to happen like that, you know, just repeatedly over and over again. So I guess what's going on is that, you know, the day of reckoning is coming. Is, you know, in a few days, you know, 23 is going to come out, and probably escaping the pocket probably will look something like this, where, you know, you're going to have to come, get your feet set, you know, maybe navigate a little bit, walk the pocket, step up a little bit, and then I think those lanes will open up once we kind of figure this little conundrum or whatever they call it out. You know, I think we'll still be able to buy time. I don't. The pass rush was, to me, by the end of the beta, I didn't really. It was just what it was. You will get used to it. It's just a timing thing. We'll all get used to it. We'll figure out, you know, how to protect ourselves. And, you know, I think what they're trying to do is they're just trying to keep it with a little bit of more touch of realism to it, timing wise. So I think the decisions are going to have to be faster. And of course, the throws are going to definitely have to be better. And so playing within the pocket is definitely going to be something that comes into play. Now, how that's done, normally I'm squeezing L2 in the pocket now. I mean, once I got the beta, I saw what it was with the modifier. So I'm like, all right, modifier's back to squeezing L2 full time in the pocket. So it's basically like you can really get rid of the ball real fast. See, it's like that one step, bam. Once you hit that back foot, when you're squeezing the L2, basically L2 is walking the pocket. Now, if you have good stick pressure, you can walk the pocket really, really well, and you can really buy yourself time, and you can also have a faster release, you know, in a short amount of space. So watch this. This is the beta. So watch, linebacker comes around, crashes my quarterback basically in a couple steps, but saw the coverage, saw him coming, was able to get rid of it right in that cover 2 window. You know, that skill-based passing, man, it is, yes, man, I'm gonna love that. Yes, indeed. I have a lot of content coming you guys' way, definitely with that. But it's just, as soon as you get your feet set, the faster you're able to get your feet set. You know, as soon as the ball is snapped, you squeeze that L2, you can step to the left or step to the right. You just basically want to get to a point, getting your feet set right there. That's play action. So you squeeze R2 a little bit. But once you get your feet set, or you get to that back foot when you're walking the pocket, you just let go of L2 and go straight into, you know, to the pass icon that you want. So once you're able to do that, you see right there was a little bit of stutter there, like he kind of stuttered his feet a little bit. And that's like what I call quick sets. And so one way to kind of buy time for yourself is to understand that the defenders have to come sack you. You know, it's not your job to go get sacked. Meaning, so like, watch me just get my feet set real quick. It's gonna, you see right there, bam, and it's just a quick little stutter. And once you see the guy, you see the defender coming, you should kind of get an inkling of how much time you need. Your quarterback, every quarterback's a, you know, has an individual release, so you figure out how much time you're going to need to let the ball go in between the amount of space with the defender that's closing in on you. So right here, you see me walk the pocket just a little bit, you know, throw it in that back window. I know most of y'all like, man, that's a horrible read, but y'all know what it is, man. Yeah. I got to get these clips for y'all. I make a lot of horrible reads just to get these clips. I'm doing it for you. But yeah. And so if you're able to just squeeze that L2, walk the pocket just a little bit, and it's also going to help you navigate if you need to escape, because then you'll just go from L2 to R2. And so watch this. I love this play right here. In close proximity, once I hit that back foot, I can get rid of the ball. Now, once we show the replay, well, what you'll really see is a lot of the times I'm catching the cornerbacks, I'm catching them in their full bail. They're turning their backs totally to the receiver, you know, if they're in zone. And so if you're able to throw the ball and you catch them, you know, right somewhere in the middle of that bail, then they're not going to be able to react in time enough, you know, once I click on and get in front or get in position, hopefully, if the throw is down enough. But you see Trevor with the quick set right there. So it's like, once I come out of the play action, you pop that R2, and I'm already on L2, so the quick set, and you just see how close, you see how everybody's right there on me. And normally those throws, you know, that normally affects the quarterback's accuracy. And so that's really what you're going to want, especially on 23. You're going to want to have clean throws, and you're not going to want to get hit, because normally if you get hit, you know, on a lot of these throws, then yeah, that's pretty much 100% interception, at least 99. And so again, going from L2, when you're squeezing L2 in the pocket, you're going to basically walk the pocket with L2. You don't need R2 unless you're trying to move a little faster. And, you know, there are some cases where you can kind of tap R2, you know, and you can step up in the pocket. When you're squeezing L2 and you step up in the pocket or you push forward with the left thumbstick, you're going to hit that little slide forward. And so you see me right there at the end, you see me step right into that throw with just a little bit of slide forward. You'd be surprised at how much of an effect that has on the velocity of your throws and how you can actually get the ball into those kind of spaces that you saw right there. And so it's right there. It's really just kind of, y'all ever see that little crazy thing that goes around with the Dak Prescott doing the little popping his hip thing? That's really what this is. Yeah, it's just, he kind of over exaggerates it. So it's the same thing that all quarterbacks kind of do. It creates torque. You know, they get a lot of velocity on the ball, you know, as they turn that hip and they try to come over right there. So even as he gets hit, you notice that ball didn't flutter. It didn't do anything. It went exactly where I wanted it to go, because I'm stepping into the throw. It's so subtle that you just can't really see it, you know, with the naked eye. I always wanted to say that on video. I don't know why. But anyway, and so yeah, it's right there. The ball goes right over Humphrey's head, and like I said, these aren't mincemeat corners I'm working against out here. Right here, quick set. And what the quick set does is it draws the defenders in. It almost makes the defenders engage, you know, just a little bit. And so right there, you see me catch the user totally out of position, and he can't recover because I have just enough torque. This is one that I really like. As you see, the blitzer just bearing down. I mean, like unabated. I mean, right through the A gap, full tilt. I saw no flag. I saw nothing. But ball came out, no flutter ball, no nothing. I mean, enough zip right on it, because I stepped into it coming off of the L2, transferring right into the throw. Again, right here, watch that little pop. Right there, it's like just a little, it's almost like a little shuffle. It's really hard to see. It's almost like I would have to slow this down, like really to the millisecond, to kind of show it to you. And it's just in the footwork. And it's that little bam right there, putting that back foot in the ground and stepping into the throw just right at the last little possible second. And so what that does is you see Ward is right here. He's in really good coverage. He probably, if he had clicked on, he probably would have been able to jump, but no. In that situation, the ball goes right over his head, and you're able to get the ball there. So even like in some of these sellout, all-out blitz type situations, like right here, you send an 8, you know, engage 8 type. So right there, that's the beauty of this. When you hold L2, it's like as soon as you start to squeeze L2 and step away, you can get rid of the ball really fast, like right then and there. And so the key is to train yourself to be able to do it just time and time again, no matter what the situation is. Once the ball is snapped, just know that you're hanging on to L2 right up until it's time for you to get rid of the ball. So yeah, if you have to make a low touch pass, which depending upon what settings you're using in 23, you may or may not need to use L2. But if you do, yeah, you might have to come up off of it and go back to it. But I'm telling you, right here, just look. You get your feet set really fast. The guy is like an inch away, no problem. Nice throw. And this is normally what's going to happen. It's a lot of what's going to happen in 23, man. Guys selling out all-out blitzes. We'll see. Anyway, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. It is your boy, Coach DC4. I am